does the magic you refuse to believe.
What first comes to mind whenever I say the word lost media? Well, lost media is any media that is believed to no longer exist in any format or for which any copies cannot be located. The term of primarily encompasses visual audio or audio-visual media such as films, television, and radio broadcasts, music, and video games. Many television and radio broadcast masters recorded onto magnetic tape may be lost due to the interesting practice of wiping. And if this seems like to be your type of content that you like, so sit back, relax, grab a snack, and enjoy the video. Number 5. The Thomas and the Magic Railroad Director's Cut. P.T. Boomer was a character that was supposed to be in the film Thomas and the Magic Railroad, but never came to be in the final film, and then the film ended up as a box office flop. All because of the weak storyline, and all because of P.T. Boomer being removed, because they thought that he would be too scary for younger audiences. In February 2009, a YouTube user by the name of Jord87 uploaded a video of the original chase scene with P.T. Boomer as what has been a dubbing project over the user's film class. However, the scene was overdubbed with overbearing music from the 1998 movie Dark City as part of this dubbing project, despite both reasonable and admittedly annoying requests from fans to upload the unedited scene, with the user only respond with immature and mocking insults toward them. In 2013, another scene was discovered from a BBC AP archive article from August 1999, featuring unused raw footage of the scene including P.T. Boomer, Doug Lennox. This scene in question is described in scripts as P.T. Boomer checking through a pile of Shining Times newspapers. He stops at one, scribbled at the top corner that were the words Burnett Stone, Muffle Mountain. Boomer gives a satisfied smile as the young boy collects the pile of newspapers and cycles away. On July 21st, 2014, a Vine user from Japan uploaded an original trailer made for the movie before Boomer was cut. These were low-quality recordings taken in front of the TV screen, and the trailer had Japanese subtitles imposed over the video. This showed 3 seasons with Boomer present, one of Boomer sitting on the mountainside while seemingly stating, "I'll get my revenge." The audio lacks clarity. One of him carrying explosives, and one of the explosives has set off and sends Thomas off the mountainside. On August 4th, 2014, a higher quality version was uploaded by the Thomas Archive channel, TTTE Archives. The trailer was discovered to have been sourced from a Japanese Doraemon VHS. The trailer is in full English, but with Japanese subtitles. On November 28th, 2015, P.T. Boomer's actor Doug Lennox passed away at the age of 77. In his memory, the original chase scene was uploaded to YouTube without the Dark City music. The original was passed out by various people by a SIF user in June 2015 through to keep private in cooperation with the wishes of the professor mentioned above, but soon enough it was leaked by one person. It was passed to with the clear audio. It is revealed that the temp music for the score was music from the soundtracks of Stuart Little, composed by Alan Silvestri, and Toy Story 2, composed by Randy Newman. On January 4th, 2016, Thomas and Friends Railway consultant Sam Wilkinson posted a picture on his now-defunct Facebook page of the beginning of an early rough cut of the film where it shows a scrapbook with a hand of an adult Lily Stone at the beginning of the film. Sam was originally going to find more copies of the original work print, as the rough cut he found had a lot of unfinished content. The project, according to Sam, is still ongoing. However, after a year without updates and Hit Entertainment possibly being concerned with damage control to the Thomas brand because of this, it seems very unlikely. In December 2019, a complete work print of the film was leaked to the Thomas and the Tank Engine fandom. It was shared around privately by May 5th. It was spread and eventually became available to a wider part of the internet, to the dismay of the film's director, Britt Allcroft, and the rest of the fandom, for jeopardizing the potential release of the higher quality director's cut on the upcoming Blu-ray. This work print contains unfinished special effects and sound. Furthermore, it was originally leaked on a 480p, but was later purged. Further mirrors of it are only in 240p. On August 13th, 2020, the official Shout Kids YouTube channel uploaded a trailer for the 20th anniversary Thomas and the Magic Railroad Blu-ray. The trailer confirmed that the deleted scenes from the leaked work print would appear in the Blu-ray as bonus features, and it was also confirmed that the deleted scenes that weren't in the leak will also be included. Number 4. Crybaby Lane. Crybaby Lane is a Halloween-themed comedy horror made for TV film that was originally aired on Nickelodeon's television block Snick on the night of October 28, 2000. After its premiere, it was never released on any form of home media and aired outside of the United States, and wouldn't be aired again over a decade. The film's original premise was to be both scary and child-friendly. However, the airing was speculated to have invoked an extreme number of parents to complain in the mass about the film's content, as they found the film to be too inappropriate for children. This allegedly caused Nickelodeon to state that they did not own the film and they were not responsible for this accidental airing, with some workers even denying the existence of the film. However, some claimed that they were aware of it, and when contacted by forums and sites from 2007 to 2011. This ensured the launch of several fan sites in the early 2000s, where people could talk about the film's existence. When contacting Nickelodeon, it would deny knowing anything about the film, despite the overwhelming evidence. Some Nickelodeon employees even went as far as to spread false information, such as the film had never aired on TV or simply being a myth. In 2011, a user of the social media forum Reddit named Fire Salad Peach claimed that she had a bootleg VHS of the film recorded on the night of its original premiere. On a thread on the talk board r/todaylearned, she later released the film on a file-sharing website, and YouTube attracted hundreds of viewers. The sudden spike of popularity the Reddit thread had garnered, it speculated to have promoted Teen Nick to re-air the film on October 31st, 2011, where they proclaimed in advertising that it was Nickelodeon's dark secret. So scary, it was banned from TV. The airing ultimately revealed that the Nickelodeon had the film all along. The film was originally rated TVY7 in 2000, but in its 2011 re-release, it was re-rated TV PG-V. Oddly enough, in its 2017 re-airings, Nickelodeon had removed the rating in its entirety. The film's director, Peter Lorre, was interviewed soon after its rediscovery and said that he was surprised and flattered by the attention his film had gotten 11 years after its original release. He had claimed that it was unaware of its supposed banning by Nickelodeon, stating that he just assumed that they didn't show it again because they didn't like it. I thought it failed, and I moved on. A Nickelodeon representative later claimed that the film was never banned, disowned, or destroyed by Nickelodeon, but that it was merely forgotten. Despite its speculated initial outrage and Nickelodeon's attitude towards the film, it has achieved a cult following. Number 3. Sesame Street Episode 847. On February 10th, 1976, one of Sesame Street's most controversial episodes today aired for the first and only time. Episode 847 starred Margaret Hamilton reprising her role as the Wicked Witch of the West from the classic 1939 film The Wizard of Oz. The central plot of the episode involves the witch losing her magic broom whilst flying over Sesame Street, only to have it to wind up into the hands of David, who refuses to return it. Skeptical towards the witch's intentions as a result, she threatens to turn both Big Bird and David into inanimate objects, a feather duster and a basketball, respectively, also suggesting that she would make it rain inside Mr. Hooper's store if the broom was not returned. Out of all the Sesame Street residents, the only one to react favorably towards the witch is Oscar, even to the point of developing a crush on her, although Big Bird also eventually warms to the witch and is saddened when she leaves, comically dropping her broom for a second time as the episode ends. In the days following the episode's airing, a barrage of complaints was received by the Children's Television Workshop, the majority of which there were angered parents whose children had been traumatized by Hamilton's frightening guest appearance. Due to the episode's overwhelmingly poor reception, several additional test screenings were held the following month. Although the results were genuinely inconclusive, the large portion of the test audience appearing fascinated by the witch rather than scared on account of her green face, as during this period some families didn't have access to a color TV. Despite the test's inconclusive results, the initial complaints were enough for Anna Herrera, one of the CTW research department, to declare of the episodes unsuitable for re-airing. It was not been aired or shown publicly in any form since. In February 2019, it was announced that over 45,000 episodes of Sesame Street over its 49 seasons would be archived in the American Archive of Public Broadcasting. Episode 847 was later confirmed as being included in the AAPB catalog, but it's only available for viewing at the Library of Congress. Jim Henson's Legacy president Craig Shemin hosted a screening of clips from the episode at the Museum of Moving Image in New York City on November 24th, 2019, as part of a Lost and Found event celebrating Sesame Street's 50th anniversary. The screening was also accompanied by an unaired segment from Snuffy's Parents Get a Divorce. And then the episode in its entirety was leaked online anonymously on June 18th of 2022. Number 2. The Everyone Knows That Song.
This topic has been tagged as not safe for work due to his involvement with a pornographic movie.
The carrying on the ship in the sky, caught in the world of life. Everyone knows that you got. Here we are, mother, tell me the truth.
On October 7th, 2021, Carl92 posted a query on whatsthatsong.com for a song that was unknown to them. People then commented and gave suggestions of what the song is, but to no avail. But then Carl92 responded to the comments with a quote being, "Thanks, sorry, that's all I have. I don't remember its origin. I rediscovered the sample between a bunch of very old files in a DVD backup. I was simply learning how to capture audio, and this was left over. The thing is, it sounds somewhat familiar to me, or maybe I'm mistaken with a similar song, and I thought it wasn't going to be a too obscured one. I tried in www.ahamusic.com and also tried searching the lyrics, but my English is not good enough for that. I only understand something like, everyone knows that you can't blank tell me the truth. Afterwards, Carl92 went offline and stopped responding to people's inquiries. YouTuber JK would upload Carl92's snippet onto YouTube with a photo of a purple boombox before being terminated. This photo would eventually be associated and commonly matched with the song's existence via re-uploads and in conversations. In April 28th, 2024, the full song was found playing in the background of a Boombaya scene in 1986 in a Korn film called Angels of Passion. It has been attributed by the Canadian identical twin composers Christopher St. Booth and Philip Adrian Booth, who confirmed this in the authorship. After its discovery, many versions of the full audio have been uploaded online, several with attempts on digitally cleaning out the noises, with varying degrees of success. In addition of the official lyric, Christopher St. Booth's Instagram post that states that officially written as "everyone knows it" and not "everyone knows that." Christopher St. Booth and Philip Adrian Booth have credited as the music's composers. Christopher has reacted to the amusement of the recent discovery, as released a remastered version of the song Ulterior Motives on the album Ulterior Motives, The Lost Album. On streaming services, it's been released on June 24th of 2024. And finally, number 1. The Shrek I Feel Good animation test from 1995. Shrek is a 2001 computer animated film directed by Andrew Adamson and Vicky Jensen, based on the book by the same name by William Steig. However, the production for the film dates back around 1995, when Chris Farley was originally cast as Shrek. Around this time, DreamWorks made an animation test featuring an early version of Shrek. In the plot of this test, Shrek enters a stylized medieval city at night, singing "I Got You" by James Brown. As he dances through the alley, an ugly mugger watches him from the rooftops and interrupts him by diving into the alley and says,
"Give me your loot, fat boy."
Snarls. Unfazed, Shrek grabs the mugger by the throat, laughing at him before saying,
"Now bite me."
He then stretches the rope and launches the mugger skyward, sending him flying off into the night. Shrek continues to dance to the remainder of the runtime. Very little information was known about the topic, and then it all remained of an actual animation test were still images. In April 2017, YouTuber Uncle Sporksums uploaded a storyboard version of the animation test. He later re-uploaded it in September 2017 because he found more storyboards of the animatic. Since voices were absent from the original upload, he decided to voice over the missing lines by himself. The upload can be watched down below, and is roughly 2 minutes and 23 seconds long. Concerning the storyboard's existence, it is likely the actual animation is either somewhere in the DreamWorks archives in the hands of a collector. On July 30th, 2022, LMW user Dingle Manboy, or known as Doofus Manboy on YouTube, found a sped-up clip of the tape in HD quality on a demo reel of a previous animator for DreamWorks pre-production stage of Shrek 1996 from 1998. It was uploaded to YouTube and slowed down, zoomed that every frame was visible, 31 frames in total. It is partially covered by another film and has no audio. On August 14th, 2022, YouTube user The Secret Life of Aliens uploaded 2 snippets of the test, a snippet with just Shrek, and a snippet with both Shrek and the mugger, without the original audio. The footage comes from demo reels from another DreamWorks animator. On August 17th, 2022, a video containing early models for Shrek and the mugger was found on the Hester Studios website. It is unknown if they were used in the final test. But on November 23rd, 2023, the full test with audio was uploaded onto YouTube by the test's production designer Barry Jackson. The Zoom Art Studio on YouTube. For a brief period, this original upload was set to private, but has been made public again. And there we have it, that's the end of the list. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. So, if you want to like and subscribe to my channel, you want to see some more content like this, so just stay tuned for some more content like this, okay? Bye.